Look at Smurf's setup, man. What the fuck?
What?
He's just like, what? Podcast is boring?
Look at me, I'm Swifty. I got multiple TVs.
I'm not even close to being like where Swifty's at. Hell no.
Okay, everybody in chorus. What if Swifty was one of us? Just a bum like the rest of us. There's an intro. Smurf. Smurf.
Alright, listen the fuck up.
Smurf.
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 Smurf. Smurf. Smurf. Smurf. Smurf. Stop. Come on. He gives his opinion and then he'll direct it at one of us and then we answer it.
He's ventriloquist. I gotta put all the stuff in for the beginning.
It's always just all like...
You have a still picture when you're talking. It's like a ventriloquist.
Real men throw their voice.
Hey everybody, Toray here, once again with another Coffee Talk. This time we got Wow Smurf in the house.
The house!
Smurf. I can go on forever. And of course, co-host Doy and Halvanis. And the new thing we're starting, like we started last week, and we're gonna give everyone a few seconds to say what there has been going on in their week. If they got any spotlighted videos or anything they want to share with you guys. So, you know, we're lucky enough to have special guests all the time, and then we have Doy and Haven, so I'm joking.
It's just...
And Doy's having problems with his latency.
Everything.
So yeah.
Is everything?
So we're going to start off with Smurf. Smurf, you got anything to share and let us know?
Well, right now my air conditioner's out, so I'm running the fan, and it's really hot here, so if I start sweating or if I, take my shirt off or something, don't be offended.
At least we won't get flagged for copyright this week.
There we go. When it comes to my YouTube channel, right now I'm running a contest. I've got 3 games that I'm giving away from the Steam store, and that's had very little views right now, but that's all good. I'm not worried about that. I've actually grown in a few subscribers over the past week. I think I've gained about 30 maybe-ish.
Same here.
Which is really cool. So I thank you guys for that. For those of you that are watching this video, thank you for subscribing. That's pretty much it right now. I keep putting out the my leveling series one a week, as well as the warrior video 1 a week. So everything's going good, just running smooth.
You are a saint. I could never do leveling through Battlegrounds the way you're doing it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I love it.
It takes a long time. My warrior right now is actually level 18 or 19. I think he's 19.
You think he's 18? Well, he was 18 in the last video you put out.
No, the last video he was actually level 13. I make sure I record a few levels ahead of schedule. That way I'll always have something to put out.
Okay.
So right now he's like level 18, 19, something like that. And then the next video he'll be level 14. So
cool.
That's how that works.
Artist formerly known as Doy, if we can make him out there.
What's left of him?
What's left of me? Basically, I got a new subscription to WoW, which I haven't had in a long time. It's been a lot of fun. Playing my Paladin and the race to 90 there, and it's been a lot of fun. I got a video out where I screwed up. The tank wasn't in the room, and I pulled the balls anyway, so I ended up tanking it as retribution, and I absolutely destroyed it. It was awesome. That's pretty much
Face
it.
Paladin.
Face Paladin.
Alright. And you,
Thumbs
Haven.
up, let's do this.
Well, first off, I found out why Doy's webcam's so messed up.
It's nice.
He had to take half of his internet bill for this week to pay for his WoW.
There you go.
So they're cutting down his stuff. And there's just a
My bandwidth.
What the fuck? Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! What the fuck?
Epic.
He's getting dry humped by a lobster.
So you can check out my new YouTube channel at youtube.com/HavanasRedLobster. And now, what's going on with me? I got some videos coming out for this week. Been working a lot, and of course, watching all of my co-hosts' videos to keep them track with them.
Right, of course.
And I've been recently playing some more PvP, 90 PvP. So we're going to be doing some more of that. And the dog's barking.
I hear it.
So
Keep yourself in bed.
I'm going to go kill it.
And
No.
with me, sad to say that not many people entered to the contest. So I'm basically just going to take the games. I'm not going to keep them. I'm going to hold it up for another contest.
Contest? I didn't hear about no contest.
Well, you didn't watch last week's Coffee Talk.
Oh, wait. Yes, I did.
You're one of them.
You're phony!
I was giving away a copy of Borderlands 2 and a copy of Binding of Isaac.
Both
So
games.
I'm just gonna
I
hold them off to another episode of Coffee Talk and give them out then.
We should do a combined giveaway or something. I'm giving away those 3 games. You're giving away those 2. Who knows?
Yeah, we could do something like that.
We'll talk.
Besides that, I'm working on a video. I'm taking my time on it, but I'm gonna put out a video of DuckTales. Woo! Yeah. It's gonna be basically one video. It's gonna be lengthy. It's gonna be the entire game, but it's just gonna shorten up, so it'll be just one video.
Alright,
Cool. You're gonna do like,
And that's pretty much it. I'm leveling up my pally. I think I mentioned last week
Alliance Pal.
my Alliance pally because I want the achievement for Double Agent.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I think last week I mentioned, or maybe it was a live stream, I was level 70, and this week I am at level 84. I'm saying about 83, 84. So I'm leveling pretty fast.
You're getting there.
But what I do is I level, and on my side monitor I have Netflix running. So I get things. It doesn't feel like a grind because
There
I'm
you
watching
go.
I'm watching Breaking Bad now.
Oh,
And
cool.
It's a good show.
I like to live stream while I'm leveling because people, for some reason, like to hang out and bullshit with me. So that makes the time go by a lot faster. I didn't even realize I was leveling for almost 4 hours the other day. I was like,
You know
oh,
what I
God.
just realized?
I need to go outside.
It's like Doi is like one of those people that you blur out, pixelate his face, not to show his real identity.
There you go.
Warp my voice, feel like I'm in witness protection.
And your voice is a little distorted too, so it's like, hello.
Alright, guys, I'm lagging
named
apparently.
Oh, now he's gonna do it. No,
I'm lagging apparently.
You're crystal clear.
You're lagging. Yeah, I know.
He's looking for a program right now.
He's looking for his program to make his voice sound
Pixelate his
stupid.
face. All right.
Do it.
So let's keep this going because honestly, we've gone through. It's already. Jeez. All right. So these are the topics. There's a whole bunch of topics, but basically we're gonna be talking about stuff that's happened this week that is pretty big out there. Anywhere from the talking about the Dark Below to Hearthstone and the future patch coming up. We're going to be talking about all that. So we're going to start off with Hearthstone. Everyone knows Hearthstone is coming out. They just released beta a few days ago. Actually, last night. And of course, like me, I was checking my mail. And
Me too.
it's basically, if no one has ever checked it out, it's kind of like Magic the Gathering. It's that type of card game. You cast, or if people have played Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! You cast and summon beasts and stuff like that.
And this is supposed to be a free game, correct?
Correct. I
Yeah.
believe it's going to be like almost like if you ever played the original Magic the Gathering online, you would actually have to buy booster packs and you get more cards. It's gonna. I have a feeling it's going to be like that. I don't know offhand because I'm not in the beta, but
I have a feeling too that there's gonna be a mini version of it in WoW.
I think they're gonna link it into. They're trying to work with it because Ghost Crawler said it's a great idea while you're waiting for a queue, you can actually play a quick game.
Yeah.
They had that in the end of Star Wars Galaxies too. If you
Remember
correct.
Star Wars Galaxies?
You could be in game and then go play the card game.
So the
within
technology's
game
there.
itself.
The technology's there
Absolutely.
because Star Wars Galaxy had a game like that, card game, and you can play while you're waiting.
I personally play WoW Peggle.
Yeah, I know.
I do like. I used to play that. I don't have it anymore, but that was a fun
I took
game.
it off too.
Yeah.
No, Bejeweled I used to play.
Oh, Bejeweled, yeah.
Bejeweled's my favorite. Anyway, off topic.
That's what we
we'll,
do.
we'll do that more than twice this podcast.
Maybe we'll have an add-ons show. We'll talk about
yeah, we
add-ons.
can.
There you go.
Sweet.
Anything you want to add to the trailer? Like, what do you? excited for Hearthstone? I mean, not the trailer. Sorry. Are you excited for Hearthstone? You think it's gonna be a hit or miss? What?
Check the chat.
I can't check chat because it'll mess up.
Oh my god!
This is an editing point. All right, give me a minute.
I can't check Skype because it'll mess up fraps.
Well, you gotta edit it anyway. I'm just gonna say it. Doing in the middle of your sentence typed out editing point. I gotta take a shit.
You know what? I'm keeping that.
Do it.
I'm keeping it. It's uncut, guys. We're not gonna. Everything that happens, you're seeing live. So look at it.
Oh my god!
Look at it. He's a Worgen. Dwayne's a Worgen.
You alliance bastard.
So anyway, Hearthstone. I've heard of it. I know he's gone, but I'll talk a little bit. It looks interesting. I've never really been into the card games myself. However, I mean, if it's going to be free to play, if apparently you'll get your first booster pack just to play or whatever. I mean, if they're going to make you pay for it, I'm pretty sure
you get a deck.
You'll get one to start with. I'm assuming. But whatever the case may be, I'll probably give it a try. I mean, like I said, I've never been into the card games, but if it's free, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, make it something to do while you're waiting.
What do you think about Hearthstone?
I think, I've seen some, of the footage that they put out themselves. Blizzard's put out themselves, and
I think Hobbs was actually in the beta, and he live streamed it one time. I think it might have been Hobbs. It was somebody.
He was live streaming something. I think he was just doing commentaries though.
It could have been. I did see some gameplay of
it. He was in a channel where they were doing a live.
That could have been it. That might have been it. But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just threw that out there.
We lost audio on.
Yeah.
Haven, we lost our audio.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, there you go.
Freaking Skype, man.
So yeah, it's acting up today.
So like I was saying there, yeah. I think it's going to be a really good, just something you can play. It's not going to be it's going to be a time killer is what it's going to be. So
LFR killer.
I like that very much. The fact that they're doing like that, and I'm pretty sure that they're linking it to WoW in some way, with achievements and various things like that.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah. So. My opinion on it, I'll play it. If I get beta, I'll play it for channel. If I get beta, I'll try to, we'll see if Tor gets beta or you guys get beta. We can have a game against each other.
I haven't even signed up for beta. I should probably do that, huh?
I signed up for it the moment that they announced it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. I mean, it's like Hal said, it's a time killer. I would like
It's
to
a
try
time
it
killer.
out. I'm kind of upset that I have not been chosen for beta. And
I've beta tested Cataclysm and Miss Pandaria.
I have a feeling that Blizzard is not so truthful on it's a random that people get it, because I noticed the people I like Joe, but Wild Krendor and Wild Martine, they got it already. And they're filming, and they influence a lot of the mass, viewers.
Well, Martin must have a lot of subscribers now. I haven't been following him.
Yeah, he's got I think he's close to 16,000 around there. I don't know, give or take.
Not bad.
And I have a feeling that they do that, so since he has a lot of followers, it hits more people.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure that's the way they choose.
I don't think it's the word random like they say. It goes to random people. I don't think it works that way.
Probably not.
I believe it's mostly random, but some people are automatically given.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they do random, but they also have a select few that they automatically aren't in the random. They just give it to them automatically.
Yeah, they've already chosen ahead of time to give the beta to them.
And he's back. Everything come out okay?
Hope you wiped.
I can now say
wipe
I've
twice?
been to Black Rock Mountain IRL.
Oh.
Oh, hell.
It was a
That's
hot
serious.
lava joke.
Oh no.
Okay, so let's just move on to the next topic because Doy.
No. Hold on. Ask Doy.
Okay.
Gotta ask him.
Doy, what do you think of Hearthstone after taking your massive crap?
I think it's pretty cool.
Thumbs up.
That was.
Any
I think it'll be a
thoughts?
lot of fun. I like card games anyway.
What, using the toilet or the card game?
Well, both
Game.
Both?
simultaneously. I want to.
Oh, at the same time.
Yeah, I have to get an iPad now.
All right,
Gives you something to do while sitting on the pot.
let's move on. Let's move on to one of the bigger topics:
Hashtag toilet gaming.
the trailer. The trailer got
Oh
released
my
this
god.
week.
To
And-
5.4.
I
Yep.
feel that this is one of the best trailers that they have ever put out. The trailer just got everybody's blood boiling. I mean, it's been since I feel that the next best trailer besides this one would have to been the Lich King one. I know everyone got so excited when they saw the Lich King one.
Are you
Yeah.
talking trailer specific to the patches, or are you including expansions? Because if that's the case, the best trailer I've ever seen that WoW has ever put out was the original for the game.
Oh, with the Night Elf's breast.
Night Elf
hanging
running
out?
through the woods and stuff.
That's true. That's also good.
Turns into the cat.
But this
goes up
no,
a
but this
waterfall.
patch,
No.
this trailer is definitely up there.
It's up there.
It's awesome trailer. So if anybody hasn't seen it yet, definitely check it out. You have
Oh,
to.
definitely
got
gotta see it.
to.
We could link it.
Yeah, we're gonna leave a link to it. It's just amazing.
Actually, since we brought up the original trailer, if you haven't watched Mike Preach Gaming, go check his channel out because he has a thing. He goes, dwarf and a bear through the winter. Oh, very good. And it goes over to the night elf in the woods sharpening her blade, and he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna need some money."
Yeah, even while he's watching the trailer, you know, okay, whatever.
He goes, "Oh,
Game's
oh,
name.
I'm gonna need some money now."
But no, this trailer definitely puts me in the mood. I mean,
Whoa.
no, not that. Shut up, dirty minds.
Ooh.
Put some Barry
No, but-
White.
No, this trailer.
Ladies.
I'm single, by the way.
Me too.
Everybody is.
not
Except for
everybody.
Toray.
I am happily married.
He's locked in pretty good.
Yeah.
No G quitting that one.
Yeah. I lose half.
That's the raid. That's the raid boss
You
Tory
lose,
can't
all,
do.
you lose all reputation games
I lose all rap.
when you G quit that.
Doy, so what do you think of the trailer?
I thought it was awesome. Most of the time I don't get too excited about them because I already know what's going on anyway. But this one, it makes me really, really want to kill him.
Yes.
Which is exactly what it's supposed to do.
They
It's
made
all-
him look so insane. He's like, you
Yeah,
see in
he
his
is.
eyes, I'm like, whoa, he's lost it.
Yeah, he's totally crazy. It's
He
that
really
demon
lost
blood.
it. He really lost it when he's all like, "Your father dabbled in things that were beyond reckoning."
That was
Where is he?
Crazy now. That was crazy.
Oh,
offensive.
yes.
It
If I
really
was that
struck
guy, I
a
would
nerve
kill
on
them
that
too.
line right there.
As soon as you seen that, there was gangsters everywhere going, "Shots fired, brother! Shots fired!"
Don't spoil it for anybody.
So yeah, and
Sure.
then I can't even spoil it. 'Cause
I'm sorry, it's so awesome.
But the trailer, if you have not seen it,
Please go look at
please
it.
go watch it. Take what is it, 5 minutes long?
It's like
Yeah,
four,
it's like
some
4.5.
minutes.
It honestly is the best 4 minutes you're gonna if you're still playing WoW or you're thinking about coming back to WoW. This is the video that will actually make you come back to WoW. It is
Yeah,
so
I
damn
agree.
good.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna move on to the next topic because there's so much that we got to do, and then the last part is gonna take a long time. So the next part is August 27th is supposedly by Ghostcrawler. Yeah, big quotes. Ghostcrawler in my damn chair.
Falling over.
Brought to you by Ghostcrawler in my damn chair.
Is the launch date. And by the way, I didn't get my plug-in. Sponsored by Defiance.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, are we doing sponsors now?
We always do sponsors. It's
Okay.
our
Always
ongoing
a big
gang.
sponsor.
I got this already. So if
See,
you remember,
This little guy right here,
Oh yeah,
Ice
sponsored by
cream.
he's my sponsor.
blurred out so he doesn't see where he works at.
That's because I don't. There's no reason for everybody to know that. Just isn't he cute? He's a little ice cream cone.
awesome.
All I have to say
If
is
you
they
remember a
make
couple
pretty
weeks
damn
back-
good burgers.
If you remember a couple weeks back, I said I was sponsored by Kraft Dinner.
Yes.
Now, look what they sent me in the mail. Tons
You're
and tons of KD
bullshit.
cups. Gamer food. Gamer food, go.
And mine is custom amplifiers.
There you go.
The only sponsor you need to lift weights for.
That's pretty damn heavy when you're sitting down in a shitty chair.
Okay, so we're gonna go into the topic of August 27th. 5.4 is supposedly going to be launched. They said that Ghostcrawler, quote unquote, said that that's the end of the arena season, and it's gonna be patch day for that day.
Yep.
He said
Right.
that unless they come into some problems and they're gonna push it, it's August 27th.
So arena players, cap your shit this week.
Yes. So
Oh yeah.
topics that we're going to talk about. There's 2 topics on August 27th's launch date that are really, really I think it's something that people should really discuss and get more knowledge. Number 1 is flex rating. Flex rating is basically you run a 25-man rating team. Oh man, we're short 4 people. I don't really want to pug it because, I like to keep it within the guild. We're going to set it to flex rate. So the bosses and all the trash scale down to 16 people. Let's say 16 people. It scales to 16 people. The health is scaled down to 16 people of
To
the
accommodate
bosses.
your lot of members.
Yeah, and also item level. So if everyone doesn't have a certain item, it scales down.
The better example
like
there
that
would
at all.
have not been a 25 down. It would be a 10 up. You'll run a 10-man guild.
And
We
you
have
2 extra people.
12 people showed up. Are we going to tell them to stay onto the sidelines in case someone quits, or why don't we just take all of them?
Exactly.
I'm
And
not
you
sure
can
how
take
I
those
feel
12.
about that.
And it's kind of cool because it's going to follow the loot rules of LFR, where it's like a random. So there's no fighting over loot.
Yeah. So you're not going to have... You can take multiples of this class without messing up your raid comp now.
You can even do the raid twice. You just won't get loot. So if your guild is running and you want to help people out, you can say, okay,
Yeah.
let's go do it. You do it again. Just like in LFR, you just won't get loot. Maybe you'll have your extra coin roll.
I
you
think
can
the
use.
reroll tokens will work in that.
I believe so too.
If they do, that's going to be sweet.
My only problem that I see is why can't they make it for at least 8 people? Let's start it at 8 people. Because honestly, my guild, our progression sucks. Not that
Not
we
that you
suck.
can't do it.
We can't do it. It's
People
just
don't show
we
up.
can't get more than 8. I'm sorry, I'm getting frustrated, but we can't get. We get about 8 to 9 people that show up. Someone's always canceling out. Someone's always canceling out. It's been going on since the beginning of Throne of Thunder. Someone's always canceling out. We are basically. I'm not saying we can't do it. We're on the trash right after Horadon. I'm saying the trash because we haven't even, as soon as we down Horadon and the raid night, we haven't even done the trash to say we got up to the council. We're on the trash after Horadon. And it's not like my group sucks. My group is awesome and all that, but someone always calls out. And if flex rating can be pushed to 8 people and we can scale it that way, that's awesome. I wish they would do that. Another
that'd be
positive
nice.
thing that I just read that Ghostcrawler might be thinking of is making flex rating go up to 30 people. So if you got a 25-man raid and you got extra people, it can flex
up
rate to
30,
30.
yeah.
But he's not
I'm
sure
not
about
like
doing
that.
that yet. It's iffy. So Smurf, I know you're not much of a raider. You're more of a
I dabble in
PvPer.
it.
You dabble. You're a dabbler.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on flex rating?
For, like I said, I'm not really into the raiding scene. I've done a little bit, but I think it's a great idea for people who do raid, being able to flex. I mean, I didn't read too much about it because, like I said, I'm not a raider, so I didn't really look into that whole aspect of it. But from what I'm gathering, what you guys are saying is that if you have a 25-man raid, but 5 people don't show up, so you've only got 20 people, it'll scale down to the 20 people. That's awesome.
It's
So you
not
can
that it
still-
scales down in this case. They're not designed to scale down. It's designed to scale up from 10 man.
Okay, I got you.
So, say you wanted to be a 25-man guild, but you only have 20 constant people that show up for raid nights
So it
every
scales
night.
from 10 up. Yeah.
So we'll go from
Gotcha.
10 to 20.
Well, basically, it's the same thing, scaled down. It's
Yeah,
basically.
However
good.
it goes, I think it's a great idea for people who do the rating.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have the right amount
It's
of
better
people,
than canceling.
it's better than canceling. You can get
Yeah.
a progression.
I know that.
and all that.
I don't like it.
definitely like that.
And they are thinking about doing 8, I thought.
That's a thought, but he never
That-
mentioned it again.
I'd like to see that happen, especially for like a group like your guild and a group like my guild, where we have 8 constant people that show up all the time, but we can't get anywhere. Our group's only past it's not even past Megara. We can't get past Megara. So.
Okay, so now the future Flex Raider in my guild, Doi.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's dumb.
Why?
I understand why it would be beneficial to people, including myself, because I'm not in a set raid team. But at the same time, if you can't coordinate and get 10 people together, or your 25-man group, you're not killing the boss. Like, that was the whole reason that raiding was implemented in the first place, was to give these serious players that stuck it out to the very end to have something else to do. When I was level 60 in vanilla, I wasn't in a 40-man raid group. I didn't get to kill Ragnaros. So that's just how it was. I didn't bitch about it because I knew that's how it was. Like I said, I understand how it's beneficial to some people, but I think they're just going to keep adding more of these half-assed, play your goddamn fiddle, that's fine, your little smallest violin. But I think they're just going to keep adding these weird half-assed tiers of LFR and beginner raid and intermediate raiding and all this shit, and before you know it, you're not going to be able to tell the difference. Like, oh, I just killed that boss the other day. Oh, that's cool. Was it an LFR? Was it a flex raid? Was it a 10-man? Was it a heroic? Was it 25? Did you have 22 people with you? Like, everything is scaled, and it's going to be so hard to keep track. Like, you can't have the same loot for everything, and there's going to be 500 different versions of the same item. That's like this. You get this helmet for 22 people. You get this helmet for 23 people. It's dumb. Get a whole group or don't do it. That's my opinion.
I can see where you're coming from with that, but if you think about it, WoW's base player now, the players,
they're very casual now. Yeah.
What is it, like 80% probably, or casual players? Maybe
It's a lot of casual
75%.
That's including myself.
Yeah.
Now I would take a hit from that.
WoW is actually
from not being able to do that. That would suck for me too.
WoW is catering to the more casual players now than they are the hardcore, because they notice 80% of their subscriber base, the ones that are paying the money. So I mean, I can see where you're coming from. I can see where your point on that. 100 different items for the same item, but they're all scaled differently. I could, that's kind of confusing.
I think at this point they should just make servers that are easy mode servers and hardcore servers.
But you see,
and easy mode ones are full of LFR and flex rating, and the hardcore ones are exactly how the game was, and you have 25 people and you kill the hard bosses.
The whole reason they're doing this is not because they want to make casual, like, it's partly because they want to get people who are more casual into raids so they can make more raiders and continue to keep their game growing. But they did a poll, is what most people don't understand. They did a poll, and they viewed all the top probably 200 guilds or something, and they're like, what is your ideal raid size? And every one of them said 10 to 15 people.
Really?
Almost. It says out of the people here, the highest majority was 10 to 15 people.
That's us. We got a raid and a half. Usually a raid and a half. We don't have enough to make 2.
It was 22.33% of the whole total poll.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them said that's the biggest majority, 10 to 15 people. Because
they used to be like that. They used to have certain dungeons that were 15 man back in the day.
Yes, but they were just to gear up for your 40 mans though.
Right.
That's the thing.
Now they have heroic 5 man that does the same thing. I don't know. I feel like, I definitely want to down bosses, but I also want to feel like I earned it, and it was a challenge, and we overcame it, and we killed the boss. Not we had to do it with this many people, and it was kind of easier than usual, and blah, 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 blah. LFR was already a shot in the foot because it was so dumb, but at the same time, it does help get you into more serious raiding where normally you wouldn't. It's an easier transition. So I can almost forgive LFR. I think this is going to be a step too far with it, with how easy it's going to be and how wild the groups are going to be. But basically, you can just, anybody can just go, they might as well just scale the bosses down so you could solo them.
Well, when it comes over to my turn to speak, I have an idea further on what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Okay, it is my turn. I understand what you're saying. And I respect what you're saying.
I'll let you finish.
But think of it this way.
Don't be dead.
Think of it this way. You run, so let's say Toray here, he's running the guild, or the Black Lotus. And they have constantly, 13 people showing up. Instead of having to alternate those people and keep switching up the raid group conversations, they have a completely separate lockout that they can do where everybody gets to raid. And maybe 2 of those people don't understand the fights as much. They can't get through their head watching a video. They have to actually, go in there and physically do it. That gives them the raid experience because the tactics aren't going to change too much from flex raid to 10-man mode. And then
how the loot's going to go. That's pretty much it.
The loot's in between LFR and normal. So it's like 10 points lower than normal. So you're not going to go into a flex raid and say, I have the best gear, I'm the best. You're still going to be lower than the people who are doing 10-man raids constantly.
As long
and
as
that's
it
the
doesn't
thing.
Scale, like, each item level.
It's not per person.
Like,
flex raid has a set.
It's 500 or whatever for 10.
That's not how it works, though.
For 11
That's not how it
people,
works.
you know what I mean? Good.
That's not how it's going to work. There's going to be a set item level for flex raid. Like there's a set item level for
the whole
LFR.
Gear. Okay.
Yeah.
We done yet?
All right. So let's go into
pissing match.
Let's go into the next topic, which actually hits me the hardest. It affects my server the most. Connected realms. Basically, it's taking the lowest populated realms and without merging it and people losing their guild names and all that, they're connecting them in a way where you have a hashtag right next to your name. That means you're connected, so you can join any guild on the connected servers. You can do trades. You can do everything normally you can. You're just connected together. It's going to help servers like, as Doi knows, and Smurf and Haven know, my server is dead.
Oh, yeah.
But it's my home server. I've been there since 2006. I love that server. It's my home. I don't want to go anywhere else. I don't want to leave it. But it hurts getting a raid group or, getting new members in. It sucks. And the auction house prices are insane because...
The auction house is what kills me the most.
Yes.
Yeah.
The prices they put
I'm
in.
new on that server, and I've got 190, and I'm leveling some other Horde alts. I try to get gear. You can't get gear for less, like a level 15 alt. You can't get any greens for, 150 gold?
Yeah, it's insane.
It's like
ridiculous.
250 gold for a green piece.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
So
and then
hopefully it helps.
there might be 2 items on the auction house for your level, if there's any at all.
If there's
yeah.
Right.
A loophole that I actually thought of, and I don't think even Ghost Crawl actually thought of this, was, alright, you know how you only allowed 11 characters on a server. Now, if you make a character that you know is associated to your flex realm, you can still, either join the guild, you can send your heirloom items over it because they are officially connected, so you can, actually have more than 11 characters now.
On that server.
On that server, because they're connected.
Is it only 2 specific servers that are going to be connected, or is it multiple?
2 or more.
Join?
It depends on how... If you got 3 low level populated, they might merge them together to make one big merger.
When they implemented the cross realm connection thing, where it's cross, it's not they're not connected like we're talking now, but
right.
What do they call that? Cross realm.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Cross realms.
It was really cool to be in a starting zone on a lower populated server
and see people around.
And there's nobody there. You're the only one leveling. So when they implemented that, you see 3, 4, 5 people in the starting area.
Exactly.
And it's really cool. Even if you don't talk to them, it's really cool to know that, hey, you're a part of something. You're in the same area as these people. you're doing stuff together. Sometimes you can join up with it. So this connected realm thing is, I think, in my opinion, for especially the low populated servers, it's gonna be awesome.
It
I'm
makes
so looking
it
forward-
makes
agree
it
with
feel
you.
like your leveling isn't so stagnant and closed in. You're not
Because you're
playing
fighting,
a single.
that's why it's called a massive multiplayer online game. 'Cause
There's supposed to be
there are
people
other
around
players.
you.
But if you're in a zone where there's, I did
Hello.
on Toray server at about 1 o'clock in the morning. I did a /who for my level, or no, I did 1 through 90 in Orgrimmar. There was me and one other person in Orgrimmar. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, but I can go to any other.
Yeah,
I can go
well,
to
yeah,
any
the
other higher
servers.
populated server. There's at least 49, maybe 30 people. At real late in the morning. But on his server, there was 2 people. It was me and somebody else.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So that's why
I've
I'm
done
really
that too,
hoping
though.
for it.
So the connected realms thing is going to be awesome. You can actually get in. If you have a question, there'll be people to answer your question.
And there'll be that many more people to troll you.
Exactly. It's a win-win situation in my opinion.
When's Galleon back up? 17
Now there's something
minutes,
else
bro.
that you didn't mention is there's something else I wanted to just touch on really quick for the patch is the what do they call that, the training grounds,
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, the proving grounds.
proving grounds.
Proving
There we
ground,
go.
that's it.
I think that's going to be awesome.
That's
In
gonna
my
be
opinion.
sweet.
It really didn't look too much into that. The proving
It's
ground.
I didn't really have any.
What it's
interest.
for is like if you're a healer and you've never healed before. Let's say you're a ret paladin and you want to switch to healing. You can go to this proving grounds and it's like what I didn't really read too much about it, but from what I heard is you'll be able to practice your healing in a proving ground where by yourself. You don't have to be in a
Without
raid
getting
or
shot.
anything. You don't have to be
They send waves at you. So what I'm guessing
Yeah.
is they'll have an NPC that's tanking, and you
Yeah.
got to keep him up. You got to keep him disease free.
I don't know if you
and
guys
shit.
actually done the close to the last part. Yeah, the last part of the Rathian quest line, but it's something like that. To
Okay,
get you,
I,
you gotta
I-
keep-
I didn't do that, but I know what you're talking about.
you have
but
to
yeah,
actually
like where you gotta
protect
keep Rathian
Rathian.
alive.
Yeah, you have to protect him while he's getting swarmed by waves, or you have to heal him while he's
Oh, yeah.
tanking. Yeah,
But
stuff
no,
like
that's
that.
Cool.
that's what these proving grounds. And if you're a tank, you got to go in there and tank. I guess they have somebody healing you or whatever. I don't know, but this way you can actually learn. So that way, if you go into even a 5-man heroic, sometimes you'll get when you do looking for group, you get a crappy healer or whatever. Well, this way people can actually learn their new class or new specialization without having to look stupid because they don't know what they're doing.
I think
in
it's
my
good.
opinion, I
It
think
doesn't
it's-
hurt anybody. It only helps.
Exactly.
And the
So
other
anyway,
thing that
I
they
just
said,
wanted to toss that out there because I know you didn't have it in your schedule, but I wanted
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
bring it up.
I'm
I
a
like that.
tank.
Cool.
Did you do proving grounds? No. Then go learn your class.
yeah, but that's the
Right.
other thing, and that's what they said they don't want to happen. You're
Yeah.
gonna get a bronze, silver, gold type of award for doing these proving grounds,
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you don't have a gold, they're not going to let you join.
but they are not. They're hoping it doesn't end up that way because really the proving grounds saying that you can have a healer that's decked out in like 8-10 gear healing you and you could be a good tank. So
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's good. We'll see how it plays out.
yeah.
All right. So Doi, your thoughts on Connected Realms?
I think it's going to be cool. Just like you said, it's for the low population. I mean, where my mage is at, it's very, very horde heavy. So there's pretty much nobody in the shrine or in Stormwind or anything. So it's kind of, you do feel like kind of alone in the world, and you're like, why am I playing this by myself? And on my other server, it's pretty horde heavy, but it's not quite as bad. But I've played on a lot of low pop servers, you feel so left out of everything. So I think it's gonna be really cool. The only thing I don't like would be running into somebody with the same name as me. Even though it has little asterisks, I mean, like,
You know it's going to happen.
I'm
though.
not as special anymore. I never was.
I mean, if you think about it, if you look up on WoW, what is it? WoW Armory.
Yeah.
If you chose a name that has 300 different realms has the same name, I mean, it's still the same thing. Yeah, you're the only one on that server with that name, but the names are still out there.
Yeah, I know.
Fun
I just
fact:
complain about
every
things.
Halvanis on the armory is mine.
Really?
Your thoughts, Haven?
I think it's going to be awesome. Like you said, lower populated guilds specifically will be able to get an influx of players. They'll be able to keep their raid groups up. You'll be able to do more things with your friends. Say your friends on another realm, and then this realm's connected. You can join the same guild as them now.
Yeah.
You don't have to
That's
pay
cool.
for a server transfer.
Exactly.
I probably
Doy.
still will. I know, I'm coming, don't worry. But
You need-
I
Let's
I'm gonna
hope
have
the
to
Black.
patch.
Let's hope the Black Lotus gets hooked up with Ilaria, because that's where I am. Well, now you guys are Horde. Never mind.
Well, it's RP.
You
so
have
it'll probably be
support
We can
RP.
clash.
Malaria is not. It's
Clash.
PVE, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't get connected.
No,
Wait,
they're only going to connect like RP to RP. PvP,
Oh, okay, I got you. I got
PvE to PvE.
That's why I'm still gonna have to.
I
put
still have
Black
some
Lotus
characters on
PvP.
your server, so no big deal.
All right, I'm gonna move on to the big topic because
Oh, yeah.
this is gonna take a long time, and we already spent a lot of time already as it is.
Long video. People will like it.
The Dark Below. People have been talking about this when they announced that Blizzard had actually copyrighted the name, and I was one of those people that's like, nah, it's not gonna be But I saw Smurf's video on it, and I was like, you know what? This is
Yeah.
one of the topics that we're gonna talk about in Coffee Talk.
So good.
So,
oh,
yes,
sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I was eating.
So I have a list of stuff that proves that the Dark Below is, I say, about 90% the next expansion.
Let's see.
And well, let's start. I'm just gonna give you my facts.
Okay.
I copy pasted from the info that I've done. Okay, one of the facts, and I'm looking at my other monitor, so I'm just looking because I put in a note. Okay, one of the facts and leads to the Dark Below is the last boss in Throne of Tides, Instance
awesome,
in Cataclysm, has the title Fiend of the Dark Below. One of the old gods, there's supposed to be 3 old gods mentioned.
Right.
We've defeated 2 of them. The last boss, the last old god, sorry if I mispronounce it, it's Enzoth or Nazoth,
Enzoth, yeah.
Yes, Nazoth.
has been confirmed. Nazoth is the source of Deathwing's insanity. He's the
Yep.
one that corrupted Deathwing to turn evil.
Below the ground.
Yes, below the ground. It is also rumored that the old god, I'm just gonna skim it through so I can cut it short.
It's gonna be
They're
crazy.
all connected through a world under
Yes. Nazoth is believed to be alive, but probably asleep under Vashir.
there. Yeah.
God damn it. I don't want to go through there
Nazoth
again.
has also had been the origin of the Emerald Nightmare. So he was the person that actually put the spark in the Emerald Nightmare, made it
Screwed.
what it is.
Yeah.
Also the one that caused Deathwing to destroy Azeroth. So I wonder if he had actual doing on freeing Deathwing. Because remember, Deathwing just all of a
He
sudden...
burst out of the earth,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This really gets
Well,
to
he
me.
was down there getting armored up, remember?
Yeah. This actually gets to me. This is so cool. If you're an archaeologist, the puzzle box of Yogg-Saron.
Yes, this is awesome.
If you listen to it, it mentions stuff like in the sunken city, he lays dreaming.
No,
The drowned god's heart is black as ice. At the bottom of the ocean, even light must die.
Die.
In the land of Nyaloth, that's where the Nagas are.
Nyaloth.
Nyaloth, that's where the Nagas city. That's a Naga city.
Yeah.
There is only sleep. In the sleeping city of Nyaloth walks only mad things. Stars weep, chill current, and makes man shiver in the dark. And that makes no sense. Only the fish know all the secrets, which is the Naga.
Mhm.
They control the cold. They know the dark. Another
They use frost spells, too.
Another clue is from Raiden. I never got to Raiden. Maybe in the
Ra-
future.
Raden.
Raden.
Not
Yes.
Raiden.
The final boss in Throne and Thunder, who states, "But there is a yawning chasm of darkness beneath."
Chasm.
Chasm.
I say chasm. Sorry, it's my Brooklynish, okay?
Brooklyn.
You're talking to
Brooklish.
me, okay?
Forget
Alright,
it.
chasm. A chasm of darkness underneath you mortals. Vast, endless, and all-consuming.
So I mean, even right there, like the Fiend of the Dark Blow, that name is actually in the game already.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's been hints to it already.
So these are all little things.
And also,
that lead to it.
there was something else I heard. I'm not saying that the Emerald Dream will be a part of the expansion, but there's links to the Dark Below with the Emerald Dream through different items and sayings that other NPCs have been quoting.
Yeah.
And if you look at the lore, a lot of the lore has to do with the Emerald Dream and this so-called Dark Below and the people associated, the NPCs or whatever, the creatures associated with it. I'm not saying that the Emerald Dream will actually be in the game, but that's just a little bit of lore for you.
We might get a little taste of the Emerald Dream.
Yeah.
We might get a little taste. Like, we got a little taste in, was it Cata? No, was it Cata? Remember, we went into it for a few seconds. I forgot which, it was a quest line. You went in for a few seconds into the Emerald Dream.
It was...
Oh, that was
you did it in vanilla. You did it in vanilla and Ashenvale.
No, it wasn't in vanilla. It was current.
No! Oh, Wrath Lich King. You're out at the outpost where, freaking Tyrion is.
Yes.
And you have to go into the dream because one of the druids there.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't really the Emerald Dream because it was just the same realm with a fuzzy green, but it was. They said it was. And remember Vanilla WoW? Remember Vanilla WoW? We were killing the dragons that were all from the Emerald Dream, the Nightmare Dragons.
Which means they'll probably come back in this expansion.
That was awesome. They should keep those like they have world bosses in Pandaria. Bring the world bosses into Azeroth. Bring the dragons back.
I want those dragons back.
The poison dragon was the.
I don't know if it's ever been figured out before, but they're in what the hell's the name of the zone? In Duskwood. When there's that main trail that runs right through the center of the zone.
That's where the poison
that's
dragon
where one of the
that's where one of the dragons was.
The portal is. I want to know if they're going to use that again.
I bet maybe that portal will be taking you to the Dark Below, supposedly. Maybe I don't know.
They wanted to do an Emerald Dream expansion.
There's a reason to go back there.
If you ever did the Dragon Quest line, they kind of led you that you were supposed to think that the next expansion was Emerald Dream.
But they had to stop that because the book, it ended it.
Yeah.
Storm Rage ended that. There's nothing really threatening in the Emerald Dream anymore. There's remnants of the Emerald Nightmare, and maybe that's what we're going to be linking to with it. Maybe we're going to go in
That's what I'm saying.
Take those things that are left and destroy them.
This expansion, the stuff that has to do with the Dark Blows, whatever the lore is linked to the Emerald Dream, perhaps we'll see bits and pieces of the Emerald Dream, or we'll have to do something that affects it somehow. Maybe we won't actually get there, but
it won't be an expansion, but we'll be involved.
There might be quest lines that involve something, an instance, quest line, whatever, that might have, talk to you about the Emerald Dream, and you have to do something to whatever. I don't know, I don't know.
I honestly think that they wouldn't even need to make. I don't think there's enough with the Emerald Dream for them to make a whole expansion about it anymore. Because, like you said, Haven, there's not really a threat there. But I feel like it could be a raid. Honestly, when you think about it.
Or maybe,
just try and save the dream, or defeat the Nightmare Dragons again, or something like that. But instead of having this content for months and months, we're supposed to be playing this expansion.
That's not going to happen.
Just a raid. Make it a raid.
I tell you this right now. I know Illidan will be back in this. He's gonna be back because we didn't kill him. We defeated him.
Right.
That's it.
And I've heard stories that this if this is an expansion pack, which obviously it probably is, people are saying that it will have to do with Lady Vash.
Yes, I've read a lot of stuff.
Which, if that's the case, then Illidan will be part of it.
Yes.
And we're also going to see Ashara come back.
Yes.
And
that's going to be mayhem.
She's part of Vash's storyline, too, so, I mean, she'll be
Ashara is the one that brought the Legion into the world.
Yeah, I was reading some lore on it. And
I did a video on Lady Vash and
I remember you doing the lore stuff. I like that.
Yeah, the lore stuff was awesome.
I ran out of stuff. It was hard to find stuff online, so that would make an actual interesting video. So that's why I didn't make any more videos on that. But anyway, that's off topic again.
So she was basically who was it? It was Manaroth
and
all them, and she basically said, you know what? Instead of fighting you guys, I'm just gonna join you guys and let you enter the world.
Because Enzoth was whispering to her, corrupting her to do it.
Yes.
Everything's connected. 7
Anyway,
degrees of
I'm looking forward-
Enzoth.
I'm looking forward to hearing about this. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm so stoked.
I love reading all the lore because you're like, wow. It's so
I've
cool
got
because
books
you're like,
somewhere,
I'm living it in the game, and this history is coming back. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
It increases the immersion. I'm actually working on a video about that too. With this, as soon as they stirred up the pot with the Dark Below stuff, I've read about all that stuff too, and I was like, man, this story is so cool, and nobody even knows anything about like the story, like why they did this game. You know what I mean?
If you need some miscellaneous voice acting stuff, I can do it.
For sure, I'll let you know. But I'd
I'd
like to have everybody
Joy behind a fireplace reading a book. Story time with Doy Source.
with a smoking jacket
A cigar.
and a Mandalorian helmet. I got it on all the time.
In the background.
Where is it?
I'll do it in the Morgan Freeman voice.
Yes.
Everybody moves. Frankly,
Story of Enzoth.
Frankly.
Story
no,
of Enzoth.
there's a lot of cool stuff. If you people just turn the music up and read the quest text, they'll have so
Read
much
the quest.
fun.
I'm actually thinking about doing a series where it'd be a leveling series
I actually thought of that
where
too.
I actually read the quests. That way
Your
people
voice.
can be involved and get into the game. I don't think I'll be doing different voices for each character. I think I'll just read it, but I'll make it a little more interesting. I might do it in like 1 or 2 different voices or something.
Voices.
How awesome is that? People, when they
I
do
actually
the quests,
thought of that, but the time to do that, wow.
oh, I know it's going to take a lot of time. That's why I haven't even started it yet. But I'm thinking maybe do a panda, do that quest line.
Yeah, what happened with your Panda series?
That one actually, I
gotta start collabing with y'all.
hey, we need to do a leveling collab. Somebody,
The last
that's
collab we
something.
done was War God. No, was it God of War? God of War.
No, it was
God mode.
God mode.
I mean God mode. God mode. That was it. God mode.
Where Smurf was forever alone on that edge.
Like I got when I put those videos up, I got maybe 5 views, like 15 views out of a week. That's why I kind of didn't want to do it anymore because it was fun to play. I don't mind playing the game with each other, but I'm not going to make a series out of it.
Yeah.
Nobody
I just
wanted
gotta
to
get
watch
back
it.
into stuff. I have a lot
Anyway,
of
we're
new
getting off
ideas.
topic. Back to the actual topic here.
Yes.
Lore,
Yeah.
loregasm.
Lore stuff.
Lore, yes.
So
I
yeah,
love the lore.
I've gotten a lot more interested in the lore than I used to be when I first started playing the game.
So here's a little tidbit too. This Dark Below is apparently we may get a taste of the Twisting Nether in this too.
Some people say it's connected. Some people
Because-
say it's not.
Apparently because everyone knows the Twisting Nether is a bunch of magic.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's a shit ton of magic. It's apparently what's keeping this layer between the Dark
Between
Below
us.
and this,
Right.
separate right now.
And somebody also mentioned, in fact, it was in my video. I linked to his video. He mentioned when it came to the lore, talking about the Dark Below actually being under Azeroth, as opposed to being somewhere else, like
Yeah.
the Burning
It's
Wheat.
like it's actually Azeroth's version of hell.
yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much. It's gonna be awesome.
Now, I don't know the facts on it. I don't know if it's true or not. But
This was speculation.
Nobo actually mentioned this, and I was like, I wonder if this is true. I need to read up, and if anybody knows, leave it in the comments if it is true. That the Outlands had old gods, but they killed them all, and that's why it's in shambles the way it is.
It's
Yeah, that's-
not. That's
The
not
fighting
how
with
it
the
happened.
old gods broke it. Then is that what you're saying?
They're the Arakoa.
Yes.
Those things.
If people don't know, those are the
reference-
bird people in.
Yeah, the bird thing. They reference old gods, and there's a quest in I think Shadow Moon Valley that you do. There's a vision of an old god that looks like Cthulhu. But what they say is that maybe there was an old god on this planet before, but when Ner'zhul was playing with the corrupted magics and broke everything, there was so much chaos that it drove them mad and they had to leave the planet.
That's kind of related. I mean, in a way.
It's kind of related. And then you think, well, the correlation between where Outlands is and where Azeroth is, Why do
Right.
we have so many old gods? Maybe they came down from...
Well, it's like another
Outlands.
plane. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. I absolutely love the World of Warcraft lore. It's amazing.
I love it too.
There's a lot to
Great.
it.
Also, that shoe looked pretty cool.
Let's
love
all take our shoes off.
Sorry, but it's hot in my apartment.
Mine has
There
been
we go.
on.
This is just.
Off to the side.
I'm getting too relaxed.
Second one, off to the side.
At least you guys can afford shoes. I have to wear Dr. Pepper boxes. Oh, fuck.
Hey, at least if you get thirsty, you can just drink your shoe.
That's some good drink.
Get your drink on.
Just what
But yeah,
just what
Wargasm.
hey, instead of Dr. Scholl's, you got Dr. Pepper.
Dr.
All right.
Al's.
So my thoughts on the Dark Below. If it's going to be an expansion pack, which all signs leading to it will be, I am super stoked for it, and I will definitely keep playing the game until then. And plus, I'll definitely get it.
I don't think I've ever been as excited for an expansion pack as this.
Ooh, and one more thing I forgot to add. When Toray didn't mention this to kind of lead to the fact that this is actually going to be an expansion, is the fact every single time before BlizzCon,
Yeah.
they would trademark the name, the Lich King, Burning Crusade. I'm not going in order here, but Mist of Pandaria. All a couple of months before BlizzCon.
Yes, to get everyone round up.
They did the trademark of the title. Well, look, we got BlizzCon in, what is it, November or is it October?
November, yeah. November.
And here it is, August, mid August, a few months before, and they trademark a new name.
Coincidence? I think not.
I'm down. I love it. I can't wait. Like you said, I've never been more excited for anything.
But I think
This is
I've been close. I've been really close because when Burning Crusade came out, that was completely new, and I was really excited.
But I think there
So
was
then I've been
something.
kind of trickling downhill. I'm so excited.
There was something that was even bigger than the whole Dark.
I
Below.
know. What the hell
People were
was
going
it?
crazy for the Corgi Unleashed.
Corgi
Gotta get. That was like all over the news. Corgi Unleashed. I mean, come on.
What the heck?
What
I've
can
never
that
heard of
be?
that. What do you,
World of Warcraft. Corgi Unleashed.
It's one of their new pets they're gonna release. I
Oh.
think it's their first pet they're gonna release with the Blizz store.
Yeah.
okay.
So and it's supposed to be a corgi. Honestly, I would get it because my dog is half corgi, half Jack Russell. So
Cool.
I want to know it's like a huge bear, and not like a little baby blizzard bear, but like a huge bear, like a normal hunter-sized pet.
Also-
I want that to follow me around.
Also, there's a lot of people that saying it's not going to be a WoW expansion. It's
gonna be a
Diablo 3's
Diablo 3.
expansion.
Got nothing to do
It's
with Diablo.
not. They've proved it wrong because they've actually got some like stuff that's going to be the Reaper of Souls,
Yeah.
and they think some of the fallen. Because remember, they killed some of the
Dark
angels.
Below doesn't
right?
seem like it has anything to do with Diablo, in my opinion. I mean, kind of maybe, but no.
Because,
If
but you
it's
remember,
good with
like just for the Reaper of Souls thing, like why they would be called that. A couple of the angels died, right? In Diablo 3, like in the Diablo universe, they're
Yes,
dead.
Yes.
What they're thinking now for that is that they're coming back as a resurrected archangel of, and then it'll have like some weird title for it.
the reason why I don't think it's a Diablo 3 expansion is, I mean, come on now, you've already got the Fiend of the Dark Below, that's in the game.
Yeah,
You've got,
like all of this stuff.
The name has been thrown around in World of Warcraft on a couple of NPCs. I don't see why would they would make that title for a Diablo 3 when that stuff's already in World of Warcraft.
I mean, that name sounds more of a StarCraft name, to be honest. It would actually fit a StarCraft.
Oh yeah.
The Zerg below.
I don't know. I'm almost 100% certain that it has, even if it has something to do with World of Warcraft, it has to.
Yes.
I think it's
With all
gonna
the
be-
proof that
Even if
we've
it's not
given.
an expansion, which I think it's going to be an expansion, but even if not an expansion, maybe it's a patch title for I don't know, whatever. But it's not. It has nothing to do with anything else other than World of Warcraft, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's
Another thing that we didn't mention,
I think
I'm
a lot
gonna
of it's
briefly
wishful
bring
thinking.
this in, is that they're definitely raising the level cap to 100.
yeah. We've
So
got
Yes.
that's interesting because of the stuff that drops on heroic is from level 90 to 100, and they're
I
dropping
was
know,
on
but
the
I think
heirloom
that's
items.
the
speculation
heirlooms.
also.
Yes.
That could definitely.
Actually, no. There
I
was a
think it could be
podcast
an
where
error.
Ghostcrawler talked about it.
Is it confirmed?
As far as I can
They're
tell
not
from
going to
that,
confirm the name of
it's
it.
confirmed.
I don't think they're going to confirm the level cap change
They-
or any content within it until they say yes, this is in fact the expansion. I don't see
The
why they
fact-
don't give you any information.
Go ahead, Smurf.
I just think that's
even if they don't confirm that it's going to be an expansion, or if they don't confirm, what the content or anything. But I don't see why they wouldn't say, well, eventually we'll raise the cap to 100. I'm not saying it'll be
They're waiting to
in the
BlizzCon.
dark below. Maybe it'll be till 95, and then there'll be one more expansion where they raise it to 100. But they
Yeah,
can still
I
say
agree.
eventually the game will have characters at 100. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
see why they keep that a secret. But when it comes to individual expansion packs, then yeah, I would see why they would keep that
Imagine
until
leveling to 100. It was a bitch to level from 85 to 90.
Yeah, I like
it's a lot easier now.
I like how they're doing the 5 levels rather than like in BC where you had to do 10 levels. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier. Maybe they'll make it a little bit easier from if they do from 90 to 100 in one and all in one go. Maybe it won't be as difficult as say 5 levels. Or
Yeah,
maybe
I think it's going to be.
it might be
I think
just
it's
as
gonna be
difficult to do that. They might make it just the difficulty the same, but have 10 levels instead of 5.
I think it'll probably take a little bit longer than we got 85 to 90. But I don't think it's going to feel like 10 levels at that
It's
pace.
not going to feel like 10 levels at all, I don't think, if they do go to 100. I personally think that they have settled on 100. I think that's going to be the cap. And I think what they're going to do after that is kind of adjust the Paragon system a little bit from Diablo.
One more thing before we end this. Do you guys think that they're going to go free to play within say 2 years?
Within 5 years.
Within 5
With-
Five,
Within-
not to.
Within 3 years.
3 to 5 years? That's basically where I was at.
If-
Once they get below 5 million, I think they're gonna start thinking the idea.
If
And
this expansion doesn't draw in the crowd that they want,
Then they'll probably do it.
probably...
Yeah, this will be the expansion that decides it.
I think they got a good.
I
they
think
got a
that they're
good
getting
chance.
everybody really excited about this expansion.
I don't think it's going to bring back like 4 or 5 million people.
No.
But I think
It's
it's going to
gonna-
definitely
one or
boost
two.
it. It's going to
It's
definitely.
going to
boost it.
establish a bigger player base than we have now.
I think that they would almost get all their people back if they went
If they
free-to-play.
do go free to play and have the option to be a subscriber, would you stay a subscriber or go free to play?
subscriber.
Depends on the options.
I would probably say a
Probably
subscriber
still
because I don't want to have this bullshit SWTOR theory, goddamn bullshit, happen in the WoW.
Yeah,
Oh, you want to level to 10? Oh, you want to level to 10, do you? Well, you can do it with the free-to-play account, but it's going to take you 15 years.
You want to slash cough? You're not a subscriber.
Yeah, I uninstalled. There we go. That's where I uninstalled SWTOR. I couldn't play it, even as a subscriber. I just couldn't. It wasn't for me.
I don't have any
I'll be finished in a minute.
will to purchase another subscription for that anytime soon.
I gotta wrap it up because I got company coming over. So
All right.
Hey,
We're gonna wrap this up. I hope everybody enjoyed it. That's the dog barking. Sorry about that.
Thank you guys for watching our
Um,
bullshit.
Links will be below. Smurf's channel, of course, Doy and Haven. This was an extremely long episode, so till next week, thank you all for coming to Coffee Talk.
See you later.
Peace!
Later.